Hey, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. So, it's been a little bit over a year. Yeah. Guess where I am? Still in China. So, what made me just remember that, hey, remember those videos you're putting up on YouTube, Jason? Maybe you should do another one. Well, since the last video, JKI video 11, in that video I was talking about renewing the contract 6 months later from that point to stay in China longer. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to go to New York City and go back to school. But yeah, if you want to see, follow up from where I left off to today, a year later, I suggest you take a look at video 11 and video 10. I just looked back at them myself and I'm like, oh, wow, I see, that's where I was and this is where I am now. It's kind of nostalgic, very nostalgic actually. So, I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm not going to talk about what I talked about in those videos. I just do suggest you review JKI 11 and 10 if you want to come back to where I am now, or you could just stick to this one. It's totally fine. Either way, it's okay. Okay, so I seem to be in the same place once again. 6 months from, let me see, hold on, October, November, December, January, February, March. About 6 months from now, my next contract will be finished in China, teaching English. And it's like, hey, do you want to renew? Do you want to do something else? But, I have options, which is pretty dope. So I want to talk about why I stayed another year. Okay, so this is my second year here. I've been here for a year and 6 months. It's been a phenomenal experience. It's been a ride, right? Actually, since then, I actually have my friend over here from high school. He's been here since last January. He came here during New Year's, so yeah, it's been pretty cool. So the reason I stayed another year, if you look at video 11, video 10, you'll know why. Everything basically turned around for me from the time that I got here. And once, of course, it was a little difficult at first, but once I got used to it, it was actually very cool. So everything has been great, and I've been doing a lot, right? Initially, of course, I came here just to teach English and to explore Asia, go through the experience of what it is to live in China, experience Japan, and see what that's like. And we know how Japan went. I can talk to you guys about that later if anybody wants me to make a video about it. Hopefully the audio is good on this. I'm actually recording from my phone. I'm using a Galaxy S3. I'm a little outdated, but it is courtesy of my bestie, Smoot. Shamina, thank you very, very much. This phone has been very, very handy. It's been incredibly helpful and has saved my life countless times when I can't speak Chinese. Right, so since I've been here, of course I've been teaching English. But outside of that, I've also been doing a lot of things that I was doing in New York City. So I've been doing some modeling as well. I've been doing modeling for a company, a clothing company. And so I worked with them. I hated the first shoot, and you guys know, if you follow my Facebook, you know, I had a first shoot, I hated it, and I talked to the people that basically got me to do a shoot for them. I told them, hey, we got to do a reshoot. This was terrible. It was outside, the sun was bright, my eyes looked crazy. And we did, and it came out amazing, the second shoot. I love it. I've been doing some dance shows where I'm dancing. It's sometimes, no, not sometimes, it's always at a club, all right? So the clubs, like the bars or whatever the hell, but they always do a lot of dance shows at the clubs. So I can do my own thing, I can do my own choreography, do my own show independently. I can recruit someone if I want to. If I think another dancer is pretty good, has potential, we can take turns and do a show for like 10 minutes. I do a show for like 10 minutes and I get paid almost $100 for doing a 10-minute show. And half of the time I'm not dancing, I have someone else dancing and then I dance. That's just pretty freaking awesome. Lately, I just finished up. When I get the footage, when I get like the quality footage, I'll put up this video. I was working with about 5-6 dancers. They're Chinese dancers. And basically what I did, I would choreographed some traditional, like, well, I don't know about traditional Chinese dancing, right? But what I envisioned it to be, that's what I choreographed. And it came out pretty awesome, I think. And the girls did a very good job on it. The event itself was pretty crazy. Actually, could have been much better, but we did our part, right? The dancers did their part, the choreographer did his part, so I'm very happy how that turned out. So outside of that, I wanted to sort of touch base really quick on this last post I made on Facebook. You'll probably just read it yourself, but whatever. I just wanted to talk about it really quickly. So this is what I said, and it's very similar actually to what I was talking about in the other video from last year, video 11, video 10. So I put, not to sound like a self-centered, arrogant ass or anything, but I love my life, right? Seriously, I love my life. I love my job. I love my friends, my co-workers. Yes, I'm reading it right now. What I do in my spare time, and I love my family. For the years, I've always had to deal with significant amount of adversity, drama, pain, depression, you name it, I've dealt with this. And whether it's because of work, because of friends, because of family, because of wherever I live, even because of school, we all deal with a certain amount of stress. Following that, to think all I had to do was say, fuck it, and leave with nothing more than the money in my pocket, and LOL, a credit card or two. Actually, that American Express helped me a lot. And ambition, the will to do something to make myself happy because I was clearly unsatisfied with my entire life, or my entire way of life. And then I guess what I'm trying to say is, when I see so many people posting on Facebook complaining about work or family or where they live, the people around them, it makes me think of myself not so long ago. Don't just complain about it, do something different. Only you can make things better in your life. And sometimes it means you have to take risks and just put yourself out there, or get yourself out of there, wherever it is you are, whatever situation it is you're in. You don't know what could happen unless you try. You don't sit around wondering, what if? Just do it. You may surprise yourself and realize what you're really capable of, right? I think that's self-explanatory. We know what that means. So, you know who you guys are, and it's been quite a few people. You consistently post on Facebook, and you're always complaining about something. And I'm not saying it's bad, we need to vent, right? And we need some feedback, and we need to know that there's somebody is there, somebody's listening, right? Somebody cares, and I understand that. But what I would say about it is that if you really do feel that way, if you're really unhappy, you need to do something different, right? Don't just wait, or don't just complain and wait for someone to comfort you or to tell you it's going to be okay, or that I'm going to help you, or that I'm going to support you in some way. You have to do it for yourself, and you have to make yourself happy. Whatever it is you're doing, if you're doing it and it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. I know it sounds like it's a lot more simple than it actually is. Like, I know it's harder than it is, right? You just, like, if you hate your job, you don't just quit your job, right? Like, wait, I hate my job, but I need my job. I need to pay bills. I need to do this. I need to do that. I know it's difficult, right? But if I would have stayed home and worried about, yeah, I got to pay my bills, and I got to go to school, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, I said, well, you know what? This isn't making me happy. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a leap and try to do something that makes me happy. And that's what I did. And guess what? I'm happy. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about drama. I don't worry about people that make my life harder or anything like that. Yeah, of course, I got a little bit of drama here and there with dealing with people and different personalities and whatnot. But that's common. That's normal. But I don't have anything stressing my life, right? I don't have anything to deal with that I have to wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, another day of this crap, I wake up every morning and I'm happy, and I think everyone should be able to be happy. So whatever it is you're doing, if you're not happy, stop doing it. Do something different. If you're not sure what to do some research, see what your options are. See what it is that you have talent in, see what it is you have passion for, and pursue that. No one's going to stop you.